Hello and welcome to this solo playthrough of Commands and Colors Napoleonics in the series All GMT Scenarios in Chronological Order. We will be playing the Battle of Medellín, which occurred on 28th of March 1809, from the first expansion featuring the Spanish army. This will be the last Spanish scenario before we switch to Franco-Austrian battles in Italy and elsewhere. But we'll come back, of course, in 1809 in May for the continuation of the Peninsular War. So here is the historical background of a sound Spanish defeat. You'll see that there's a special rule which makes things very complicated for the Spanish in a very ramping way. Even though they seem to have the advantage at the beginning of the battle, they easily can, let's say, tumble down a slope of defeat. So General Cuesta's army was retreating in the face of Victor's advance after being forced out of its defensive positions on the Tagus River. On the 27th of March, Cuesta's army was reinforced by the Duke of Albuquerque, and Cuesta decided it was time to fight. Cuesta's plan was to strike both French wings and hope to catch the French army with their backs to the Guadiana River. Victor was outnumbered but had veteran troops who knew how to win, so he willingly deployed for battle. Victor's plan was to keep withdrawing his flanks closer and closer to the center until a powerful counterattack could shatter the Spanish line. Cuesta formed his infantry into one long, thin, unbroken line, since his greatest fear was that French cavalry would destroy his infantry if there were gaps in the line. At first, Cuesta's plan seemed to be working. La Salle's position on the French left was at risk, but his men held on to their tenuous positions. Spanish infantry formations were also pushing forward against the French batteries on La Tour-Maubourg's high hill position. La Tour-Maubourg flung his cavalry into a counterattack, but the cavalry was forced into a disorganized retreat. As the Spanish infantry threatened to capture the French guns, La Tour-Maubourg ordered his reformed cavalry to attack again, this time against the Spanish cavalry covering the end of the infantry line. Events now unfolded quickly. The French cavalry charge succeeded, and the Spanish cavalry fled the field, exposing the thin Spanish line to a devastating flank attack. Cuesta's left flank dissolved in panic. La Salle and Villat, seeing the opportunity, ordered a counterattack that caught the right flank of the Spanish army between infantry to their front and cavalry to their flanks and rear. The result was a massacre. Entire battalions were destroyed as they tried to stand and fight, and the French cavalry showed no quarter in their pursuit of the fugitives. Over 7,500 Spaniards became casualties. In the aftermath, Cuesta's shattered army retreated to Monasterio. So here is the battlefield now, and the Spanish move first. As you see, they have 6 command cards and 2 tactician cards, which gives the impression that they have some advantage over the French, who only have 5 command cards but have 3 tactician cards. However, there is a special rule that I'll read now. It's a 6 victory banners battle, so medium, small. Special rule. The first one is really important. I hope I won't miss it. for the confidence, I recorded a full game before realizing I didn't always apply that rule. I mean, I started doing things correctly and forgot about it in the heat of battle. So even though the day is very hot, we are 32 degrees here, and I'm in a quite cramped little office here, I decided to record it again. Those are the secrets of recording. But otherwise, as you know, I record as live with some errors and complications. But I solved some problems, especially due to that special rule. Now I know how to work with the application to do it. So the special rule, the first one, the Spanish player's hand size is reduced by one command card for each banner lost. The cards lost are selected at random by the French player when each banner is lost. The Spanish player's hand size, once it reaches 3 cards, will not be reduced further. So I have a small question here. Because the Spanish can form squares, but I would consider that that 3 limit is without counting the squares, okay? Because if they unsquare, it becomes complicated. In other words, also there's a second special rule that the Spanish player may only form square with a maximum of 2 units during the battle. So I would believe that the Spanish could go down to 1 card. Please correct me in the comments if I missed something. Perhaps I'll ask the question on BGG. There we are. Spanish guerrilla action rule is in effect. Okay, there's 1 guerrilla counter, and the 2 rivers, the Guadiana on the left and Hortiga rivers, are impassable except at the bridge. So I went looking. I asked the question on Board Game Geek. There was a question about the banner lost because somebody thought it was the rule was not written well about the banners lost. Of course, those are banners of the lost by the Spanish, which reduce their hand. So I will say that if they square units, they cannot go lower than 2. But if they unsquare all their units, I will have to note somewhere the reduced hand. Because, yeah, I think they, if you said, yeah, they cannot go, cannot have a hand reduced to less than 3. But they square, but squares are limited to going down to 2. So I'd say that if they reach 2 anyway, there's no square possible. So I'm trying to solve that. Perhaps somebody will answer something more intelligent that I decided. Anyway, I presume that. Okay, so nothing lower than 2 if there are squared units, nothing less than 3 if there are no squared infantry. That's it. So there we are. I think I read the other ones. So off we go. So what do we have here? We have on the Allies on the Spanish side, assault left flank, scout center, flank attack, counterattack with it, which is in gray because it cannot be used there, bayonet charge, assault center. There we are. Okay, so nothing on the right, and we need to have some defense, I believe. Assault center, well, we could. Well, yeah, there are a lot of questions here. Assault center, left flank, scout center, flank attack. Flank could be something, yes, flank attack. I think I'll do that just because I just need to maneuver my infantry slightly. The Spanish. So here they are, 1, 2, that's on the right. And on the left, I'll have the heavy cavalry here, which will be hiding in a hiding place. And I'm wondering, but I think that foot artillery here can fire here, because even if that would be an obstacle, which is my interpretation of the LOS, because they are not on the same hill mass, I could use them. Yes. I wonder. No, I won't fire it. I'll just order those units. So the heavy cavalry moves into Mengabril. There we are, and those move back on the hill. And on this side, I simply will have those units move up here. There we are. Oh, I didn't see. There was a cavalry forward, inspired infantry leader, and on the French side, cavalry leader, light infantry skirmish. Okay, call forward reserve, light infantry skirmish. All the light. Oh yes, that's. You can just have a hit and run tactic. Okay, so we're in the maneuvers here. Okay, so the French recon force attack center, probe left flank. Well, on the left we're not so happy. We could just move to the left, or I don't know. Recon force is not very mostly interesting. We have a lot of people on the right which we'd like to move. Okay. I think we will recon no, what am I saying? Attack center. Yes, let's go for it. That could be a good idea, just to have people. Yeah, there's no. Okay, so attack center. I'll have those move. One. 2. We need to bring the guns and the light cavalry here. So lights move up here. The cavalry moves here just to help a little, and the foot artillery here. Again, some maneuver again. Well, yes, we could attack centers. Not really interesting, but we still could. Yes, counterattack. Yes, oh, but we have assault center. We have a lot in the center, so that's not the question. Assault left flank, not really. I think yes, assault center will allow to do some maneuvering. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 6, 7. So we just need. Okay, so we'll order at least those. I'm sure of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What could we have? No, I don't need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's go for it. 6. Why should the grenadiers move that much? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the grenadiers move here. The foot artillery here. Oh no, we could go there. Sorry, it's better. And the cavalry here. The grenadiers here. And the other cavalry in support. There we are. No specific possible battles anyway. So on to the French. Oh, carry forward. No, certainly not. So force march, all infantry in one. Yeah, they could move up to 2. Yeah, that we could bring the reinforcements. That's nice. On the right, I think that could be a good idea. Okay, so 4 on the right. Here we are. No, nothing necessary here. Oop. Oop. And here we advance. And that'll be all. I won't move the other ones. So we're in good, trying to have good positions here. Okay, so what do we have? Assault left flank, really. Bayonet charge, that's not really the thing. Rally left, probe left flank. What could we have? Assault on the left. No, but probe left flank. We can try something, but oh, we can move one more hex. So we'll try that anyway. It's not very efficient, but we'll have that for the fun of for the sake of it. So the heavy cavalry here and the foot artillery. And I'll play the cavalry forward to give some more movement to the heavy cavalry, which will move here. Okay, so it attacks with the support of infantry, which is a light one, against the horse artillery here. And the French don't have any means to answer, so here we are. One hit. And no retreat. So they hit back with 3. And no effect. Okay, that was just something done to soften the French defense, or attack actually. So now the French will want to answer here. Attack right flank would be ideal. I think, yes, we need to answer to that insult. But yes, we'll play a guerrilla, I think, just to annoy them. So they managed to do it, yes. So the Spanish, what do they have on the left? It was attack right flank, so I could move back. Or we could attack right flank again. Yeah, that would be nice. We have assault right flank, but attack right flank could be really nice. Oh, that's, yeah. But I don't want to squander. I'll do assault. There we are, left flank. Okay, with 6, I think everybody's, yeah, I ordered. So should they go down? I think they could go down here. And I'm persevering in my attack here with the help of my friends. Okay, nothing to do. So 5 against the... Oh, this time they go down. So they move here, they move here. And they will be attacking with 4. 2 down. Hit back with 3. And we have a retreat, which is actually not bad for us. So the French are suffering, actually. And the Spanish don't seem to suffer so much on their side. So let's see what the French can do. They could start things on their right, so their left. I would say that if we could move slightly to the right, don't have a lot, probe left flank, I would say yes. So I'm ordering those and those. So I'm joining the cavalry here and the line here. I can call forward reserves, which can be placed next to, that could be nice, next to a leader or with a leader. So, and before drawing cards, so I could, yeah, but they need to be in an open, yeah, okay. Let's go for it. Call forward reserves. I'll get those here, which can be placed about any way. Ah, yes, and I'll put them here. There we are. That's nice. We're having a punch ready to move towards the Spanish. Now, probe left flank, probe right flank. No, I'm not really keen to move here. What do we have? Coordinated advance. Yes. Oh, I have a leader there on the left. What do we have? Bayonet charge. Not really. Not yet. Coordinated advance could be nice. I would be tempted. Okay, I'm going to. Not really. Okay, so I have one guy here. And in the center, I have this one. And this one. And this one. There we are. So it'll be a general cavalry maneuver. Off we go here and move down, move up or down. Yeah, here. Light cavalry here and here. There we are. So trying to regroup the cavalry in some way. The French probe right flank. I think they can start advancing, or what do we have? Probe center would be nice also. Well, probe center cannot be bad. So light here and line here. We'll move 2 on the left. Have the line here. That will be it. Now we'll do light infantry skirmish. Scout right flank. Why not? No, we're not doing that. Scout right flank. Leadership. Not really, but we can. So no to leaders. It's not really very interesting, but I need to bring those guns in place. Okay. Let's go on the right. Having some light infantry here. Order. There we are. And move 1. It's not the best idea in the world, I believe, but there we are. There we are. 2. That's really bad. Oh, 1 hit. First blood. And LaSalle survives the treatment. I'll take guerrilla here. Okay, that's nice. I always need that. Assault left flank. We're not ready yet. Probe right flank. Why not? Yeah, it's okay. Discard it. No guerrilla for that one. So here we come. Here we are. It's really, we're doing things very slowly. Bombard is not very impressing here. Bayonet charge. I'm afraid that if we start losing things, Scout Center, let's go for Scout Center. We'll try to reap some guerrilla. Call forward reserves is not so interesting, actually. For the moment, we played skirmish in the center, so let's get some order. Attack, order, attack, and this is the defense. So nothing. Okay. Call forward reserves is not so interesting. So off we go. Choosing another guerrilla just to paralyze the French. Who now? Forward is interesting. Could make sense actually. Okay, let's go for forward. Father Guerrilla, I'll play against that one. Okay, didn't work. Haha. He loves that. Annoying the French a little. Counter attack, forward, forward, forward. Vorwärts could or not. Oh, let's go for it. Why not? It's such a good card, yes. So, on the Spanish left, we have the heavy cavalry here, and the Mr. Hennertosa. Well, this is a strange name. Wait. What could we do else? Oh, we could call for 4 short supply. That would be awful. Oh, yes, we could do that. It's before ordering units, yes. Placing it on this unit. There we are. So they must be placed on the base behind the river. So they're out of duty, actually. Perhaps out of defense. There we are. Okay, don't know how to move that one. There we are. Okay. That was nasty. And so we ordered 2 here. It's 2 elsewhere. I would say 1 here and 2 here. 1 here and 2 here. Listen to me, young boy. Here we attack. Hurrah! No, they won't say hurrah. They are ole, ole. I don't think. Do they say ole when they're attacking? I'm not so sure. And here we are. So, what are we doing? Here we're attacking with the lights against the French infantry, who will square. Square! There we are. And they hit back. And 1 hit. And the cavalry hits back. And 1 hit. LaSalle survives the treatment. Now we have the lights, which will volley with 5 dice against the square. Ooh! Oh, so there's 1 already. That's all. Don't understand. Ah, yes, the leader. And now the first one can be ignored, but the 2 next cannot. And LaSalle already tries to survive, so he doesn't do it twice, and he moves here. Okay. So the cavalry, I think they'll try take the risk. No, they won't. I don't think they're allowed. No, I won't. Okay. So here they are attacking those. This is not as good as they could. Ah! They get 1 hit. They must retreat 4, which is not impossible. Far from it. Let's say that the Spanish have took some advantage on their right side, but that's on their right wing, but yeah, they are so weak. And we could call forth reserves. Don't know where. Not really. Oh, and I forgot completely to move those. So there they were. And there they were. Okay, I forgot that. So, okay, those are attacking with 4. Aha, we could do some harm to that heavy cavalry. Indeed. It refuses. And 2 back, which can harm also, but we're not moving 2 back into the town. Really, those hit and run tactics of the Spanish are doing some good job. Good job. So now the French must wake up, but they will, because as soon as the French lose some banners, it'll be problematic. A lot on the left, but they have nothing. Okay, some on the right. Recon force would be something they could do. Probe. Yes, I'll probe the right flank attack. Okay, discard it. Here we are. And here we are. So we move here. And the heavy cavalry will move out of harm's way. Okay, so. I think a bayonet charge on the would do something really interesting. Perhaps craziness, but yeah. 4 infantry units, yes. So 1, 2, 3. And I'll have those grenadiers move a little. So 1, 2, 3. Huzzah, huzzah. And 4. Yep, just moving 1 here. Okay, so let's go here. Attacker, defender, 3 dice. 1 hit, 1 retreat, loses, apply hits, hit back with 2, 1 hit. Okay, and the line here, 3, and down they go. This was brutal, ladies and gentlemen. And the lights don't do anything. Ooh. 3-0. Let's see what they can do on the French side. So we have nobody more, or nearly nobody more. A recon force, we could do something. But I'm afraid horse artillery doesn't fire very well at a distance. What do they have for foot? They only fire at 4. Yeah, they could still help. Okay, so let's do a recon force. No guerrilla, no guerrilla. Okay, so 1, 2, and here would be the last one. So those move here, those move here, and helped by the horse artillery, they attack the light cavalry here. Nothing, so it attacks back with 2, and there's a retreat here. Not very efficient, unfortunately. So, do we have some rally? We could. Yes, we could rally. Let's go for rally. We still have 6. So there we are. So we have Everybody's up. Oh, it was only one. Okay. We'll be moving here. And that will be all. Call forward reserves. Could be interesting indeed to defend everybody. Yeah. I should put the carry here or here. I don't know. I'd say. So the French, no. Have nothing on the left, not really. Reconnaissance force again. Bombard is not very interesting, but they still could go. No, they have nothing. Scout left flank is not. I think it's the least. No, reconnaissance force is not the worst. Okay. Okay, go for it. Do you have a cavalry leader? Yes, I would need one, so I'll order La Salle. And somebody on the left would be the lights here. So La Salle will move here. The horse artillery will fire on the lights here, which are dangerous on the one hand. No. Here we would fire here. Not very good, but 3 dice, you know. Oh, that was awful. Why were you hiding in these buildings? That was no use. Let's go for coordinate. No, I should still have something. Leadership. Well, coordinated advance could be interesting. Bombard, not really. Oh, yes. We could maul them a little. Yes, we will. Just to defend ourselves. Bombard. Bang. So here we fire here. It should be 3 dice if I calculate correctly. Yes. Huh, 1 hit. And La Salle. He survives everything, this guy. And here we are firing at the lights. Three dice. A retreat. And here. Yes, of course. You can try this. 4 dice. 1 hit. And everybody survives. Oh, I could have used artillery combat bonus, but not sure I'm allowed to do that. So, assault left flank, that's really, we have a lot of bad things on bombard. No, but really. Oh, yes, let's go for it. Oh, no, discard. So here we are. I would dare fire on those. 3 dice. Oh, that hurts. Yeah. 3 dice. Oh, 2 hits. And the retreat. They can ignore. I think they moved to. There we are. Spanish haven't lost anything for the moment. So what do they have here that could be nice? Assault right flank, that would be really good thing. Perhaps not the best, but a good thing. Assault right flank. This will allow them to move a little. So 6, 6, 6. Yes. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, question is, yes, who's attacking how? Okay, let's go for it. So we'll be moving there. We'll be moving there. Things are becoming dangerous. Here we are. Line. And line here. I thought I had some lights, but not yet. Okay, so yes, the question is who's going to attack first? Now let's go here and launch some shots. Just no. So here, with the help of those, against those, that's 4 dice. That could be very bad or not. LaSalle survives and hits back with 2. 1 hit. Here we're attacking with 2. 1 hit again. And LaSalle relentlessly survives. Ooh. No Spanish losses yet, but I think we'll have to move away. Ah, okay, sorry. One back. We could retreat. No, we refuse. Okay, we ignore the flags. Well, assault left flank, we don't have a lot. Scout lot on the left, on the right, nothing in the center. Please, scout right flank. Okay, we'll go with that. Have some discard. Here we are, trying to finish off those nasty guys. 3 dice, I think. Yeah. And down they go. So this means that I can discard the command card. Okay. That's it. Excellent. The French have finished. Probe center, recon in force. I would say probe center would be more interesting indeed. So what do we have here? Do we have something on the left that can be done? Cavalry charge. That would be nice. Coordinated advance. Why not? The cavalry charge could be nice. Yes, yes, certainly. Along. Oh. Will be have some gusto. Up we go. And can they charge further than 3? I don't think so. The heavy can move 3 hexes, but not yet. They really are quite weak. So I'll just perhaps move those around here. Okay, so here we come with some means. There we attack. And it goes down. The leader survives and moves here. Should I charge? I think we need to try it. Three dice again. I know it's dangerous. Okay, and here we'll play. Oh, sorry. Okay, they hit back, but I thought I could play the cavalry leader, but when the okay. Anyway, oh no. So they are hit, and they move 2 back. Okay. Ah, yes, I didn't read the card correctly. So here it is, the cavalry leader play. You're attacking with 3. 1 hit. Assal dies. It hits back with 3, which cost me 1. We mauled the French cavalry. That's the thing. We already destroyed, but that's the idea. The French have, yeah, but we're taking quite a lot of risks with the Spanish, so perhaps is it a bad calculation? Oh, so here we are. A lot on the left, on the right. Oh, we have probe center, so I'll have probe center here. And the guerrilla, yes, we want to pull out, so bye-bye. Guerrilla works, perhaps. Yep. So, what can we do? Coordinated advance, that's nice. Yes, we can pull out our weakened units. That means 1, 2, 3, and we'll fire on the left here with the foot artillery. So 1, 2. Oh no, move there also. Yeah. And the cavalry here, we need to move out. And here we'll be pounding those with artillery combat bonus, trying to hurt them a little, and nothing happens. So now the French, what can they do? Force march, that's a good thing. All infantry in one section. Okay, those that are in the center will need. Oh no, but on the right they could also do something. On the right or in the center? I think in the center, yes. We'll do a force march anyway. 4 here, 1, 2. Oh no, we could. Yes, we'll do that. No, 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 that was wrong. I didn't want them in the center. I want them on the right. That's it. Sorry. I misclicked. No, it's not a good way to say that. Moving here. Oh, but no, 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 let me see. Yeah. Oh, this is craziness, perhaps. No, I think we need to put them here. And put them here. Get those here. And have those here. Okay, it's not the most. Okay, we'll try to hit those, because if we score something like 4 dice, then there's no way to defend, so off we go. 3 hits, and 1 back. 1 hit. That's okay. And here against infantry can smash into those. Would have loved to. Oh, that was craziness. No, we're not taking the advance, but that was really, I think it could be decisive. The Spanish lose a command card. There we are. Well, leadership could work well, perhaps, just to fire upon. Oh yes, I think I'll do leadership. I have 2 leaders left. 1, 2. Where is the third one? I thought I had the third one. I have Albuquerque. Oh, I have here somebody. Okay, let's go for the leaders. That's amusing, because one is well placed here, leadership. I would say the grenadiers come here. And here we could advance here just to screen the cavalry and still fire. We're not good at firing at a distance, but with the help of the leader we still can do something. No. Here, point blank should be really nasty. Yes, 5 dice. They don't have anything to answer, so... Whoa, 3 down! The leader! Okay, so he'll move here, not crazy. And here the grenadiers will fire against those. 3 dice. 1 hit. They could oh, the leader. Do they retreat? I believe yes, the position is too complicated to take now. It's wild. It's a wild battle. Inspired infantry, no, there's no, because it would be through melee. It's actually the melee combat there. There was none. Woo! Oh, those Spanish, they can bite. Still 1 down, 1 ready, and that would be okay. They still have just rubbish on their right, on their left. We need something in the center, please. Help us. Help, help. Okay. Assault right flank. Oh, we'll do it, of course. Okay, yes, so, well, the heavy cavalry, I could move them out of harm's way. The line, I don't think they're very useful here. There we are. And the light will attack the line, hoping to reduce again the Spanish. Hey, target, please, defend. I don't think they have anything to answer, so there we are. Down they go. So the Spanish lose their last. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to do that. Discard the command card. There we are. Oh, this time they... should they move? No, no. Oh, yes, but possibly, yes, just to be out of the grenadiers' shots if needed. So what do we have now? Force march could be something. In the center on the right. Yes, probe center. Why not? Not really. Elan could do some harm, wouldn't it? We only have 3 dice, but you know, gambling, gambling, gambling. Okay, so this one would be okay. Yeah, order. And now 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. That's 2, 2. This one, order. Okay. Oh, there's still one. I just need to see this. Okay. Each symbol, one or a flag. Okay, the flag can order 1 more. Well. Well. I don't know. That's okay. Perhaps we're gonna have foot artillery. Let's go for that one. Okay, there we are. So I cannot fire that far. That's a problem. Here I fire with 4. That would be interesting. Yes. So first of all, here. Attacking here. 4 dice. It could be nasty. It is. 2 hits. We're attacking the line here. 2 dice. Nothing. And here, firing at the cavalry. You never know. 5 dice. Yeah, that can be nasty. It is partially. Ida survives. They refuse the first retreat, but they must take the second one. They must take the second one. If they move, that would be a good idea. Thank you. There we are. Now the Spanish are very limited. So the French, what could they do now? Leadership. Really? Well, oh, make me laugh. Okay. It's not bad, but everybody's so weak. Okay. So moving up here. The cavalry is moving away here. And the line moving here. Okay, we don't want to take too much risks. Okay, Spanish probe center, right flank. Force march could work. Well, probe center, right flank could do something. I think probe right flank. Okay. Yeah. The light here will move away. And here it would move. That's all. So there we are. There we are. The problem is that both sides are so weakened that attacking or doing things. Scout left flank. Now let's go just to have some choice afterwards because it's becoming complicated. So firing here, bang. One. Nothing. Okay. But in a way I can't move it, so artillery reposition is useless. Off we go. So we have jump. Elan. I think I'll do Elan. That would be the best thing around. So attack center. Probe center, force march. Yes, force march. No, but we cannot smash into those French lines. It's not good. Force march could allow perhaps, yes, I'll force march. With units on the left, on the right, yeah, sorry. Okay, so here we are. Here we are. And here, I think we'll just give some support. Elan, no, really not. Flank attack, assault their flank. Let's just squander that one. Yeah, hello. Calculating, aren't you? There we are. Bang, just one normally. Target. One. No. Forward, they could attack center. No, why not forward? Don't need that. Oh, I forgot those little guys over there. So we just need to move 1, 2, 3, 1 here. 2, 1. That will be all. 2, just to grant some support. Okay, okay, sorry, I didn't, yeah. That's okay. So here we move. No, that's bad. Back. We're just moving here and granting support here, and the battery here, and the grenadiers here. So there we are. So I don't have so much things to do except pounding on those guys. And if we do, okay, destroy them, the Spanish win. And they do. Doodly doodly doo. So I didn't miss the rule, a special rule, I think. And the Spanish managed, well, I believe on the French left, yes, the Spanish had a good maneuvered well. The French did, yeah, they were quite brave on the right, but yeah, didn't have all the success. The hit and run against the French artillery, which clicks with the true story, certainly was also a good thing. So I would say that the Spanish did the best with what they had. And I like this scenario. It's very tense, both because the French need to move a lot to reach the Spanish lines. The Spanish need to be very, let's say, wise not to commit forces, but also have some, let's say, brave tactics. Finally, just I'm looking at the French, they only lost 1 cavalry to 1 heavy cavalry on the Spanish side, but the rest, what remains of the cavalry, is quite weak. The Spanish also, so everybody finishes bloody there. But let's say that Mr. I don't know his name, Mr. What do you call him? Cuesta. He has a very longer name, of course. Did a fine job, actually. For an old man, he was. All in all, I hope you spent a nice time. This time I played things correctly, I believe. Again, I'm grateful for this programmation by Mark Benson because it really computes well the dice, etc. So see you later for this time battles in Italy and elsewhere against the Austrians. Bye-bye.